Christmas is a season for giving, receiving and being happy. But some may question if the season speeds up the depletion of the Earth's resources. In this week's Spotlight, Brandon Tanoto explores the real cost of Christmas and how that can be kept in check.
Singapore is a city that isn't dressed in white fluffy snow this time of the year. However, there's no doubt the spirit of Christmas can be felt all around us. But did you know that the energy used to power up the lights is contributing to global warming at what authorities say is an unsustainable rate? In 2016, Singapore imported about 176 million tonnes of oil equivalent of such energy products. That's a 1.5% increase from 2015. According to the National Climate Change Secretariat, one of the main causes of climate change is the use of non-renewable energy, which is primarily produced through the burning of fossil fuels. Let's crunch more numbers. Year after year, every strand of Christmas lights contributes to the over 16,000 gigawatt hours of energy consumed by the commerce and service-related sectors. And there are no signs that the energy usage is slowing down. The amount of energy consumed by these sectors hit nearly 18,000 gigawatt hours last year. To put things into perspective, 1 gigawatt hour of energy can power some 2,500 four-room public housing units for a month.
Now, it's certainly looking like a whiter Christmas here along Orchard Road, but shopping mall operators and hotels say maybe it's time for a greener Christmas. Currently, the Christmas light-up spans about 2.8 kilometers, starting from Tanglin Mall and stretching all the way to Plaza Singapura. Now, the light-up also consists of over thousands of energy-saving LED light bulbs, but going forward, the Orchard Road Business Association says it plans to continue to dress Orchard Road in its dazzling best for the festive season, but it's also exploring more sustainable ways to do so.
Bring people down so that they can take a picture of the lights and spend some more. But I mean, this year particularly, we have noticed an uptick in customer expenditure based on feedback from our stakeholders. In the future, to build in sort of more sustainable Christmas lighting, it'd be nice to formalize it in the form of actually adding in sustainability markers into our tenders for the lights and the decorations.
This year, the light up along Orchard Road starts earlier. The lights are turned on at 3 p.m. instead of 6:30 p.m. as in previous years.
They can shorten the hours by turning on the lights only when the sky turns dark.
我觉得会一种浪费啦，因为装饰的太多了，整个街啊不要太过密啦，你知道吗？把那个圣诞节气氛搞好。
You can have solar cells to recharge. You can have bicycles for people to run and charge the Christmas lights.
However, one shopper believes the lights are an annual tradition that shouldn't be compromised.
I think, you know, if you weigh up the pros and the cons, I think it's totally worth it. I wouldn't even know how you do it environmentally friendly, but no, I think it's a really nice thing that Singapore does, and I think it creates an industry, it helps tourism. It's once a year. Good on you, Singapore.
But some shopping malls and hotels have already implemented energy-saving measures for their festive decorations. City Square Mall, for instance, has energy-saving lights.
This has helped us to save approximately 50% of our energy, and also our lights are programmed to switch on only at specific timings of the day so that it helps us to reduce electricity wastage.
Pan Pacific said the energy-efficient fittings have led to a 1% decline in energy costs year on year. The hotel is also ensuring that its ornaments are eco-friendly.
For instance, we have Santa hats decorating the main entrance of the hotel. These are made up of yarn and chopsticks and other regular, less expensive items, and they can be recycled for other decorations in future, say for instance for Chinese New Year. We also reuse some of our decorations from past years and repurpose them throughout the hotel.
Orchard Central says repurposing decorations have saved costs of up to 60% when compared to putting together a new setup. Where there are festivities, there is also a lot of food and wasted food. The food recycling rate improved slightly by 1%, but food wastage is also going up. Singapore had 791,000 tonnes of food waste last year, higher than in 2015 and 2014. That's equivalent to everyone in the country throwing out 2 bowls of food each day, or enough to fill 3,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Some hotels like Pan Pacific tackle the problem of food waste through portion control. Others, like Fullerton Hotel, donates its remaining baked goods that are deemed safe under the National Environmental Agency's safety regulations to charitable organizations. Courtyard by Marriott, on its part, decided to invest in technology to ensure that even with the 20% increase in diners during the festive period, its food waste remains low.
Now, this waste disposal system, which costs roughly about $100,000, is the hotel's solution to do the job. Now, the system is able to decompose food waste at a much faster rate compared to under natural conditions. The process produces non-potable water which can be used for various purposes, such as landscaping, as well as cleaning out the rubbish bins.
We actually minimize the food waste that goes up from the hotel by 70–80%.
The machine recycles an average of 20 tons of food waste each month, and since it costs up to $4,000 to get rid of 1 ton of waste, it makes good sense to invest in the system.
For malls and for hotel groups, they are the biggest generators of food waste with all their buffet line. Hotels will have a reduction in their disposal fee, and then they will also save money through a reduction in haulage charges. The Singapore landfill having like 20 over years left, so what we do is actually we're trying to send less waste to the landfill to prolong the lifespan of the landfills.
Singapore policymakers are already taking measures to cut the country's carbon footprint by moving away from fossil fuels as our primary energy source and looking towards renewable energy. Reducing our footprint during the festive season is a nationwide effort that's crucial and urgent. Because the future generations need to hear the version of the story where the Grinch stole Christmas, and not the one where planet Earth's finite resources did.